Internet in here, man. Here we go. Okay. We're live.
right.
Welcome to Small Town Mentality Podcast. I'm your host, Ben. Randy's here.
How's it going?
We got a new in-house producer. I don't know if she wants to go by a different name. It's fine. And we have the two amigos from 2.5 Amigos. Mark
Hola.
and Scott are here.
What's up, guys?
They told me they were down an Amigo, so we've only got 2 of them.
Now, well, we're doing some changes to the show anyway, so it doesn't necessarily need to be all 3 of us at any given time.
That's true. Yeah, we're looking to rebrand and basically just make it a different approach where maybe just 2 of us show up sometimes, or I don't know. We're working with things.
All right. And Mark, you started a new show, right?
Yeah, it's called Money Making Money. It's a real estate driven, passive income type podcast. So essentially, you just learn new avenues of how to generate income without really doing anything, or having your money make money.
Like a side hustle type show.
So
It's definitely my It's my main hustle, but yeah, side hustle type thing.
Yeah, your main hustle would be flipping houses, right? Or you're just in realty itself?
Real estate all over. Wholesaling. I'm a retail realtor as well. So just, a little bit of everything.
You tried to get me to buy a piece of shit here in town the other day.
Hey, man, it'd be worth a lot of money. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying if you know anybody, we do have a Wyoming property.
It's like an apartment.
It does need
place.
some TLC.
Yeah. And I don't know much about you, Scott. What are you into?
You know, I like to dance a lot.
Okay. That's your
so that's my thing. That's my bread and butter, and that's about it. Party and whatnot. What about you guys? I don't know much about you guys. What do you guys like to do?
I'm a truck driver.
Nice. All right.
What I like to do: hunt, fish, shoot, to play video games. Call of Duty. I'm really into Call of Duty lately. Been doing that about every night. Drugs.
You didn't even tell them your profession there, Scott.
My profession? Well, I'm in the mortgage. I'm in the real estate world, as Mark is as well, but mine is more in the cubicle farm industry of that side of it. So I'm in a sense. I mean, I work from home, but if I didn't, I would be in a farm of people, cubicle wise, for the mortgage industry. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm looking for a mortgage soon, so hook it up.
Heck yeah. Definitely the company I work for and some of the lenders, it would be the better way to go, I would say, than the big banks is what I would encourage.
Heard interest rates are pretty low right now.
They're extremely low.
It might be a good time to buy.
It is really
not a great time to sell, but it may be a good time to buy.
Definitely a buyer's market for sure.
Randy, what do you do?
Yeah, Randy, what do you do?
Yeah, people. I think most people listen to this know what we do by now.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I deliver.
No, you're good, man.
That's about all there is to it right now, man. It's just, that stand-up comedy, writing comedy, the occasional video on the internet that I think is funny if nobody else is entertained by it, intermused. And nobody else is entertained by it. I'm entertaining myself, so.
Definitely.
Entertaining myself is what I call my sex life.
Self-pleasure.
Yeah. So you guys are going to rebrand, huh? What are you thinking?
We're just probably going to be like AmigosPC.
Okay.
You know, the only thing, okay, so we'll talk about this right now. When you say that, I like the name, but now I'm thinking like when you say AmigosPC, when we're explaining it to people, it sounds like Amigos politically correct.
That's what I was thinking.
Do you think that we're going to have that problem? These guys might
More
think
than
the same
likely.
way.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
might
think
get a
that.
lot
I
of
didn't think that way before.
Yeah.
But
Now
right
you're
now, like
thinking
when
that
you
way?
explained it to them, that's the first thing I thought of, and now I want to get their opinion. Sounds like they kind of think the same thing.
I mean, I've heard your show, so I know that that's not necessarily the case. But I
True.
think your average person scrolling through titles or whatever, they're probably going to get that impression.
Yeah, you might get a lot of hate. I mean, people like, oh man, check out this PC podcast.
They're not really PC. Oh, I guess that might be that's a good talking point, though.
A twist, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah, they might think, oh, these guys are PC. What the fuck? They're not. So yeah, I guess that might work in our favor.
Yeah, gotta watch what you say, I guess, if you're Amigos PC.
But yeah, the main reason is it's just Amigos PC, like Amigos Podcast is what it stands for, and then it's going to be me and Mark, and if Albert is our third/half, kind of whoever wants to be. That was the three of us, right, in past episodes. And so if he wants to be on and one of us can't be there, he can come in. It's Albert's too. He's working. He's working hard in his industry that he's doing in real estate. So I think he might be too consumed in that. So that's where it's kind of coming into where it's like, me and Mark are basically kind of taking this over in a sense. And then if he wants to come on, he can come on. He's obviously more than welcome. He's a founding member and whatnot. So that's kind of what I'm thinking where we're going with it. That's
news to me, but okay.
What you're with him more than I am. What do you mean? That's not news to you? What do you mean?
It's not news.
Oh, okay. You fucking threw me off. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That's not what we're like. Me and you have been the ones doing it for the past, I don't know, a couple months now. It's just been.
We've only had multiple conversations about it.
Well, I know, but I didn't know if maybe Albert said like, oh, like he's fucking, I don't know, like he's out toilet paper looking for shit to where he's too busy. And where he, maybe he can't make it or something. I don't know. Like maybe that's why he really hasn't been able to make it the past couple months. But I know he's been occupied and not able to make it, and that's where I thought we kind of were with things. But you threw me off saying what you said.
I was kind of enjoying you guys airing out your shit on the show here.
Oh yeah, that's good TV right here. Jerry,
the grievances.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
That's what we do on our show, though.
You are not the father.
Oh, shit. Or no, I should be running around happy, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Told you, bitch. I told you.
Well, I mean, it depends on how long you've been paying, I guess.
Yeah. Then you're like, fuck yes. I'm fucking free and clear.
Remove this judgment that I haven't been paying.
Now, I know you guys have had a lot of comics on your show. You guys were pulling from your local comedy club, right? Just grabbing some people from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a pretty decent open mic scene in our area. Which I started going to open mics and started making friends.
Nice.
We started making friends.
We started making friends. Sorry.
More so Mark, but yeah. Sorry.
I know of a couple of them that they've had on. Now the names escape me as soon as I bring it up, so that's cool. So never mind.
Tristan Boland's kind of a big one. That's kind of creeping up in the world. Yeah, he's a big one. He's been on a couple times. Yeah, he's a really funny dude. And a kind of a funny story, when we saw him the first time, it was the first time we saw him. Me personally was like, I don't know about this guy. And I think Mark was like, this guy's really good. And me, I was like, I don't know about this guy. But as more traction kind of went with him, and then he was on our show, I was like, he did a much better job on our show than he did in his stand-up. So he blew me away. Like he's gonna be like, watch for his name. He's gonna be something for sure.
Yeah.
Like I definitely think if his drive is there, he's gonna make it.
I think a lot of people got that impression, especially Tony Hinchcliffe, who made him a golden ticket holder and stuff. So,
right.
And I remember hearing one of your shows where you had a guy that was like doing TV and stuff. or had done TV.
Oh,
Can't
Tony
remember his
Tripoli.
name either. That's the
Oh,
one.
yeah.
He
Tripoli.
was on
Yeah.
2.5 Men. He opened and did a show with Joan Rivers.
Yeah, he produced the show and did one of her final shows, like towards the end of her career, and he was a producer on that show, and he was a really funny dude and really nice. Like, it was kind of weird because at that time we were shooting in my house at that time before we had our studio, and when he came on, it was kind of, you get that feeling like he's actually, he's somebody in Hollywood, so you kind of get that feeling. At least that's what I had. I don't know about you, Mark.
You were
like, this
starstruck?
guy is like, yeah, a little bit, because he's like a dude, right? Like, he's I don't know, in the Hollywood scene, right? So it's like, this guy's kind of something. And when he came, he delivered. He was awesome. He was funny. He's a good dude.
Yeah, we've been, I guess, a family here for a year and a half, 2 years. So I've watched you guys progress on your studio and stuff. It's been pretty cool to watch. The
Definitely.
guests
I think
coming in.
we were only like a couple months old by the time we linked up with you guys and then joined Drama City Productions and things like that. Yeah, we've just been growing ever since.
Oh, my,
And your guys' studio is amazing, by the way. I saw Mark sent me photos of your studio. It was amazing. It's awesome looking.
Oh, thank you. Took a lot of time, pieces here and there.
Yeah.
I just realized what Mark reminds me of. He looks like he's on one of those like unsolved mystery shows where they talk to a witness, but they have the backdrop to show where they're.
Yes.
I was just
So because yeah, that's so true. Yeah, because when he gets too close, he's in the shadows.
It's just
perfect. So perfect.
And almost
there we go. That's better. Oh no.
No.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
What is with the light? What? I don't understand.
It's like you're going in and out of the witness protection program.
Oh, so that's not just on my screen. Okay.
Yeah, no. But your view's amazing with that fucking cactus in your backyard. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, send me a cactus.
Okay, so you can have that one.
Man, don't send him a cactus. He'll kill it.
I mean, probably. It's winter here, 10 months out of the year, so it probably wouldn't last long.
Just keep it inside.
And we're going to be in quarantine through all of summer, apparently. So
I know.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough not to bring up. I hate bringing it up, but it's tough not to, considering it's the only thing that's happening right now.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. I was just.
No, I was saying it's going to get brought up. I mean, obviously, it's been brought up every episode on everybody's podcast for the past month and a half.
I mentioned myself. Well, I started to mention. I didn't actually.
Both of our tag names have something to do with
it. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I mean, so what I've heard was in the past that the warm weather was supposed to hopefully kill it. So hopefully during the summer things will start to get better.
Oh, so that might be good for us then.
Yeah, I don't know. I think our situation here in Arizona is all mismanaged, similar to the United States. So who knows what might happen.
That's true. I agree.
My dad keeps calling me about getting ammo and guns and getting ready for Armageddon, I guess, because he's like, the military's coming. I saw this thing coming across the Facebook where it said it looked like an official National Guard document, you know?
Yeah.
And at the bottom it said, please share with your friends and family. I was like, there's no way that's fucking real. I mean, if it says please share with your friends and family at the end, that they're going to come take over our towns, like they're not going to just put that out and say, please share. That's going to happen by surprise.
That was my first thought too. I'm sure Mark's too. And it was like, all right, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? There's no way the military would say that and do it that way for sure.
Well, what kind of irresponsible gun owner are you that you're not already stocked up?
It's true. It's true.
I need more ammo.
Yeah, we're good to go. Me and my wife bought some ammo like a week and a half ago. So.
I got to get more.
And they talk about the military's coming. I'm like, no, they're not. The National Guard's coming. There's a huge difference.
Yeah,
That's
True. That is true. That is true. Did you guys see
They're
that
not
there's
sending in the Marines. They're sending in, Joe, the bartender.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Did you guys see that? I saw there was a Facebook thing with well, I don't know if that was mainly for here, but there was a whole bunch of trains coming in with like all there's like the tanks
The
or like
tanks
yeah. Did you see that too? I don't
that
know.
happens all the time.
It's probably true, but obviously when they share that shit, it's like sparks everyone like, oh shit, they're moving shit.
I've personally seen a train full of tanks probably 25 times in my life, just paying attention to the train tracks.
That's probably true.
They're just moving them from one military base to another. I mean, it's not.
That's probably how they would move them.
Or they're decommissioned or need repaired or something.
Yeah, because they upgrade that stuff all the time. I'm sure isn't there a place somewhere out there in your neck of the woods where there's just a huge, massive area that's just nothing but decommissioned planes?
Yeah.
That's in Tucson. Yeah, the graveyard.
It's a pretty rad place to go to if you ever have a chance to come down here.
It is pretty neat. I've been there too.
Is it legal to own a tank, like a personal tank?
If anywhere, it'd probably be here.
I thought this was America.
Because
yeah,
the tank
I would
itself
imagine
maybe, but not the can front.
well, I thought I've seen some videos of people like out in the middle of the desert somewhere, and they do like tours where you can drive a tank and shoot it at a target.
Oh, they
Stuff
have a
like that.
Humvee one here in North Scottsdale. Tank though, I haven't seen the tank one.
Would you drive a tank if you could?
Hell yeah, in a heartbeat.
Shoot
I
it at a
almost want to
target?
be like the gunner though, right? Like instead of
What do
the
you need a
driver,
tank
like
for?
the driver's just like looking at a window or a screen. The gunner's like about to blast off.
It's like, what do you need a tank for? Deer hunting, obviously. I feel like that's everyone's argument for deer hunting.
Boars.
Are you okay, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that
I
was
think he
rough.
got
That was a rough
yeah. He lost his mic.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
sorry guys, I need more power.
Our number one fan, Skulls Andrew, he said that it's legal in Arizona to have a tank.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh, nice.
Let's go shoot
Sweet.
some shit.
Yeah, deer hunt. Like I said.
We're driving the tank to get TP.
Oh yeah, probably.
Hello?
You might actually need that. We can hear you.
Hello?
Yep, we
Yeah,
got
you're
you.
there. No, you're good.
He can't hear. I'm guessing.
Oh, now we can't hear you. No. Oh, way to go, dude. Hit the little sprocket.
Yeah, you're just using your phone, aren't you, Mark?
Does that work?
No, I have my.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We
I have my AirPod
I can do it this way.
hooked up to the laptop.
We got a
Sorry.
group full of people watching you mess around.
Yeah, sorry. I had to get more power. My laptop is very old.
Hmm. Yeah, I usually just keep mine plugged in during the show.
Sorry to be not prepared.
Oh, you're good, man.
Yeah, happens all the time. Usually it's our fault. So.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised we actually started on time today.
Yeah.
It's like the first time we haven't been 5-10 minutes late in a long time.
Us too, man. We're like 30 minutes or so late.
Yeah.
Well, what we used to do was just record in house. We didn't ever do YouTube and stuff. So, but since we started YouTube, we've been late 5-10 minutes late every day. But whatever. Fuck you guys. Gives a shit about the fan.
We have technical difficulties every time we record, so we get it.
Very true.
So, I have no idea what to get into.
Yeah,
I was
so
enjoying talking.
oh, sorry.
Tank
Go
talk
ahead.
was. Should we?
I got a buddy of mine who, well, he used to. He think he's out of the Army now, but he used to drive a tank.
Nice. Did he drive like huts?
I don't know. I just know he keeps posting a lot of memes that only a tank driver would get. So I'm just sitting there like,
They have tank memes for like.
I'm gonna
just
like this post, even though I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, Jay. All right, that's me supporting the troops. I can take that sticker off my car now.
You got I support the troop sticker?
No.
No. Do you want a small town mentality podcast sticker? Because I never gave you one.
I think you gave me one and I lost it like immediately. Like I don't even think I made it home.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, obviously, yeah.
Support us like you do the troops.
And not put it on his car.
Yeah. I was actually going to send stuff.
Speaking of things you should not put on your car.
Ah.
Okay. Ooh, segue.
I'm just going to say that and then just fall completely over because I'm not used to the new chairs.
Probably the worst segue.
Your balls. Don't put your balls on your car, but put ballsy on your balls.
It's true.
Make sure you're fresh and clean down there, especially during these times. I mean, you want to come out of quarantine, you want to come out fresh and ready to fuck. Because there's going to be a big orgy when we get out of this. I can almost guarantee it. I'm not going to be invited, but I know there's going to be one somewhere. And you want to be ready with Ballsy. Go to ballwash.com and save, 15%?
Yes.
15% when you use promo code STMPod.
Yeah, I say we commission a mass orgy in the streets.
I don't know about in the streets.
No, in the streets.
That might be a bit much. That might be...
Are you trying to spread the virus?
Yeah, that might be...
It depends on which virus you want to spread.
You don't have to. You don't have to give you guys props. I like how you guys have in your name. You have what your promo code is. That's brilliantly done. I like that.
Well, that's what we're gonna do, and that's your.
Did he say? Did you just say the same thing to me? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
We got STM pod across the board. That's what I was trying to do. I changed like a year or two ago. I changed everything to try to keep it all across through sponsors and social media and everywhere. Just so we're easy to find. STM pod.
It's a brilliant way to do it. I definitely applaud that for sure.
I've got the watch party going for Facebook on my phone, and I went from 4 viewers to 3 viewers.
Oh shit!
So
sorry.
apparently,
Ball wash.
The ball wash talk was probably too much for somebody.
Is it the ball
orgy in the street?
So explain more what the ballsy is. Is it the ball jacuzzi? Where you put your balls in, they clean the balls like a jacuzzi? No, or what is it?
They've got wash, deodorant.
It's body wash, cologne.
Balls?
Yeah.
Or is it just ball
for your balls?
For your balls?
No, it's mostly for your balls. But they do have hair shampoo and conditioner called
cool.
Good Head Shampoo. So you get good head.
I didn't realize their tagline here is keep the funk off your junk. Which reminds me of our other sponsor, Spunk Lube. Put some spunk on your junk. Get the funk off your junk and put some spunk on your junk. Much like with ballwash.com, you can go to use promo code STM podcast and save 15%.
I believe so.
Yeah. Spunklube.com.
It's true.
Brilliant segue.
Randy's in charge of the promo
yeah.
system.
I'm trying to get used to it, man.
Yeah. Nicely done, Randy.
I did have a
one day I'll
question.
apply for a job at a radio.
I did have a question. We took over your show not that long ago. I wanted to know your opinion, if you even listened to it, and then if any of your fans said anything.
Yeah, was there any feedback like we sucked or what? It was me and Mark.
I don't remember.
Hello.
Who is this? What are you doing?
Hey,
he's taking a call during the show.
Ain't no Judy neither, man.
There's a caller in. There's first time caller, first time listener, first time caller.
Hey, Pop, we're in the middle of a podcast right now. Can I call you back? No, there ain't no Judy here. I done told you. All right, Pop. I love you. Bye.
I guess when your dad calls, you answer the phone.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
think I've answered a few times.
With everything that's going on, if I don't answer the phone, man, he's going to worry. So,
you guys got 65 downloads on that episode, but we didn't really get too much feedback. But the downloads aren't too bad.
All right.
My-
That's not too
Our
bad.
number one downloaded right now is from a couple of weeks ago called Fart Noises, and it is doing very well for some reason.
I
don't
wonder
understand.
why.
Is that you guys, or was that somebody else that filled in?
That was us.
That was us. Yeah.
Oh,
Fart
yeah?
Noises.
Okay. I'm sorry, I
We
haven't
didn't-
heard that episode.
No,
I
you're
imagine
good, man.
it's probably good based on the name.
Well, that's what probably people are thinking, but they haven't listened to any of the other episodes, so they probably thought it was good and then found out that it wasn't and didn't continue
That was-
listening
it was
to the show.
normal. It was normal.
We'll have to make some
No
notes.
one-
One of our episodes needs to be called Fart Noises.
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Doing really
Here,
well.
Just name the whole
Name
podcast
this one
Noise
Fart
Pod.
Noises Part 2.
We could do that. Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. He agrees.
Yeah.
Fucking- yeah, Dad called and that was. I don't know if you heard him asking for Judy. Like, where's Judy? I'm like, when I lived with Dad, we got a call every freaking night at around the same time, every damn night, and it was somebody looking for fucking Judy, and we had no idea who the hell Judy was.
Oh shit. I thought that was gonna fall down.
Oh.
Oh man, my heart jumped for a second.
We didn't know any Judy. We, kept telling this person they had the wrong number. And they called every damn night and kind of turned into an inside joke. A lot less interesting now that I say it out loud. Now that I tell the story. And
I was eating popcorn. I was enjoying every
Right.
second of it.
So I was gonna ask what you guys are doing with guests. Are you doing like the same thing here? Just getting people to call in now or what? Or you just put your show on hold?
A little bit of both. We're trying
Oh.
to figure out when and how to record with the show. We had a guest, didn't we? When did we have? We had somebody.
Last week,
we
had
yeah,
what's
Derek
his name?
McFarland.
Yeah, Derek McFarland on. Local comedian. He was on. He was actually in quarantine at the time. I don't remember what his story was. Basically, he had somebody who had something, and he was just waiting 14 days to make sure that he didn't have it. Like, he was in contact with somebody, and so he was kind of making sure that he was good. And then he hasn't had any symptoms, but he was already stocking up too because he had family back in Germany that was telling him months ago that this shit's coming, and kind of like get it going, like buy up what you can because it's going to hit here. And it was a pretty good episode. It was kind of our first kind of like that was our first remote episode where it was like, quarantine kind of episode, which is kind of what we're doing right now in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of online stuff lately.
Yeah.
Well, actually, honestly, I don't mind it too much. Anyways, I mean, I get all the stuff that's going on, and you shouldn't be in the same room, but it does give us an opportunity to get some guests from all around the world on, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Dave. He was
Yeah,
your
Chaffee.
ex-producer.
Yeah, we had
Yeah, I was
Chaffee
gonna.
before everything kind of hit the fan.
I was considering bringing up that episode because everybody kind of gave you guys a little shit for that, even and Randy included.
it wasn't so much that I gave them shit. It's just there was shit I couldn't believe that they didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Which probably says more about me. I'm just some fucking giant weeb that's always on the internet, and I don't even think I just used weeb correctly. So I guess I undermined my own argument here.
Yeah,
I'm doing a terrible job. I'm gonna go over here now.
He was saying you guys didn't know what furries were.
Yeah, like you'd never heard of a fucking furry.
I know what furries are.
Well, hold
I'm a part of the community.
There
who
are
the fuck
some questions
on there that didn't know what a furry was.
Well, no, there are some questions and there are some things that we play dumb with, and we do that on a regular basis. But we didn't know about the whole My Little Pony like extravaganza and voice. Yeah, they had no idea.
I didn't know that one. I know about furries. And I know about like latex kind of parties where you're like all in latex and shit, and like oiled up and shit, and like being all weird and shit. So I've been to 2 of those.
That's what
weird.
Oh, that's what it was. It was the bronies. How have you never heard of bronies? That's what
it was.
I knew a brony from way back, like 6-7 years ago.
Brony?
No, it's about 10 years ago. I knew about a brony. I knew this kid. He worked at Walmart with me, and he was obsessed with My Little Pony. I thought it was weird at the time, but apparently it's a culture.
By the way, 20 years I've been hearing that word. I still don't know what the fuck a jabroni is.
A jabroni?
It's like an asshole, in a sense.
Is it some kind of food?
It's like a hey, quit being a fucking dickhead. Quit being a jabroni. Like quit being stupid. It's kind of what
I
it
just
is.
thought that was something The Rock called you for no reason at all.
Is that what The Rock says?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where I heard
right,
was the rock.
maybe. Oh, yeah, he did say jabroni. Quit being or jabroni. Yeah, that's what it is, though. I think it's like quit being an asshole, a dickhead. Again, I'm no expert, but that's what I think it is.
Speaking of The
Roll with
Rock,
that.
I watched Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it because I don't want to see it. But what do you think?
Pretty gay. It's just
okay,
like
good.
it's every other action movie ever invented. And then they go towards the end of the movie. They go to Samoa, where The Rock, is
Dances
from.
and shit.
Yeah, and it kind of
Dances and lifts the fucking ocean.
It was an action movie featuring Moana again for some reason. That's pretty much how it felt.
That's kind of what I would think would happen.
So it could have used more Paul Walker.
Yeah. R.I.P. Oh man, that segment went right to the wall. Am I right?
Sitting here trying to add to the conversation. I just saw that fucking movie like 3 weeks ago, and the only thing I can remember is a couple of times when I'm like, they'd be fucking deaf if they did that. You would have permanent fucking hearing loss. And I don't even remember what the fuck they did.
In the Shobbs movie, or which one are you talking about?
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
I can't remember what part it was, but at one point I'm like, you'd be fucking deaf. You'd be done. It took complete fucking hearing loss if you did that shit in real life.
I tried to watch Hobbs and Shaw. I was on a weird website though, and it was Hobbs on Shaw.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just kept
No wonder it was missing.
Did you watch the whole thing to see if it worked out or what?
Yeah, I mean there was some action for sure.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That makes sense.
It definitely didn't end the same way.
I tried to find it online, but I kept coming up with this
There was shit everywhere. Was there shit everywhere?
Yes.
Typical Hobbs and Shobbs.
Speaking of Spunk Lube.
True that.
I don't know if a sponsor wants to be tied to that one.
What are your sponsor? Spunk Lube. Spunk Lube.
I actually have a few packs. I just don't want to go get them. What's going on, Mike? Mike's tuning in. He's the Mike from Time Out with Michael and Tony, who also record in the studio.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
And never disinfect these microphones. I'm smelling your lunch, Mike.
Yeah. But yeah, I have every time I've come in here, I have been taking the Clorox wipes and wiping the whole table, microphones, everything. Before we get started, most of the days, you know how it is.
Yeah.
2020 smells like Lysol, man. That's all I gotta say.
That's true.
So how is it? Yeah, like how are you guys feeding into it? Are you guys thinking like Are you guys thinking it's much more than it is? Do you think it's like where's your threat level? Do you think is it minimal? Is it medium? Do you think it's high?
We've been fighting it off pretty much this whole time up until like 3 or 4 days ago. We've gotten 2 cases in our county, in our town.
Okay.
So we fought it off until just now.
You're low probably maybe at that point, right? Like you're thinking
we've got two confirmed cases.
Yeah.
So now you're thinking, okay, maybe something's gonna spread, or what do you guys think?
Well,
All I know is if white people show up with blankets, we ain't taking them. That's
true.
Yo,
It's true. You never trust them. I agree.
Don't trust the blankets.
and don't call them for that again.
Or you might get a casino out of it.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. What
Nah,
happened to those guys?
Are you guys concerned
Yeah,
with the recent hiccup of Yellowstone?
nah, man. That's
No, yeah, that's fake too, man. Yellowstone hasn't erupted in 640 years, and they're saying it's probably going to be twice that before it does it again.
Yeah.
I don't know where people are getting their information from, but yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon.
See, here's the thing. I'll tell you what I tell everybody else. If Yellowstone goes off, the best thing you can do is start running towards the damn blast because it's going to kill everything.
It's true.
That's an extinction level event.
I mean, we could.
But the whole
technically set
planet?
up, like,
Is that what you guys thinking? The whole planet?
Yeah, we're going to be in like a nuclear winter.
Yeah, that's
the
pretty
ashes
fucked
will
up.
cover enough to where the sun stops showing up and things like that, and what happens after that.
That'd be a bad day, for sure.
I think I'm gonna be long dead before any of that happens. My 100 great grandkids are gonna have to deal with that, and fuck them. I don't know them anyways.
So what you're saying is
Mike,
me playing Fallout Shelter was a complete waste of time to prepare for this.
I mean, it's possible, I guess. And then there's probably more
It should have been Fallout 3 or at least New Vegas.
more likely things to happen, like martial law, I guess.
It's on its way.
That's-
Go buy your guns now.
That seems to be, in the mix for sure.
Now, I did want to talk to you guys about this real quick because huge right fucking now. And Randy mentioned tigers earlier. Have you seen Tiger King?
Yes, we have.
We have.
I haven't seen it, but
You've seen all the
Okay.
memes.
I haven't seen it, but I had someone describe it to me, and I'm from McCall, South Carolina, so I'm just sitting there like, okay, when's it start to get weird?
Well,
What's the weird part?
that's where one of the guys are. I think he is in South Carolina. One of the guys, the guru guy, is from there.
When
Is there a tiger sanctuary in South Carolina that you know of?
I think there's one in Columbia. In fact, I know there's a big cat sanctuary near Columbia.
That might be that one guy who's
Might
the
be.
ponytail guy with all the wives.
Oh, yeah,
Doc.
Doc.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does live over there. I've talked to Kelsey about this. Kelsey,
Yeah.
who was on the show a few weeks ago, lives up there where Randy used to live, up by Myrtle Beach. And he said he used to have Doc Mansell come into concerts all the time when they put on, because he's a musician. And he said Doc Mansell used to come in to their bar and listen to their sets. Weird. Small world, huh?
That's very small world. So I was obviously entertained like everyone else is, and that's why it's number one on Netflix, and it's a really good show, I think.
Mark, are you related to that
the
bitch girl?
ending was weird, but sorry, go ahead. Mark, go ahead.
No, there was a comment that came in that said Mark's related to that bitch Carol Baskin.
Are you, Mark?
No, I'm not.
Come on, Mark.
Thanks, Skulls. Thanks. No, I'm not. But she definitely did kill her husband.
That's for sure. Yeah, that happened.
Your aunt killed her
who the fuck
husband?
talks about- Yes. But there's no
alert.
way someone's going to talk about putting fish oil all over her body and feeding it to lions if she did not do that exact thing.
That's true.
You don't
She
put
was
cologne on
Where
him.
did this happen?
They'll just
Wait.
drool all over him.
Where did this happen?
She's up in Tampa, right? I believe Tampa.
She was in
Florida?
Florida, yeah.
Oh,
She was in Florida.
No.
You gotta
She
watch
probably
it.
fed him to the gators.
It's really good.
She probably fed him to the gators, man. You don't just feed a cat to a lion, man. There's going to be that's going to be too much evidence on your property. You dump them in the swamp,
I guess so.
gators take care of that. Especially if you've been feeding the gators. I can't read that.
Here,
That-
turn your ask your question.
That
Yeah,
would make
that's-
sense.
Say it.
She probably did do that.
Producer's got a question for us.
Actually, just reminding Randy about 2 days ago, he pointed out how gay guys and tigers can go together.
Yeah, what the hell is with gay guys and tigers?
Gay guys and tigers.
Yeah, Siegfried and Roy were two
Yeah.
gay lion tamers or tiger tamers or whatever. They had the-
Technically, the guys were straight. They
Wait,
were just
Siegfried and Roy were straight.
no the
Supposedly.
other guys. So the guys that Joe Exotic was married to, they were straight.
Okay.
They were just on meth. He got them hooked on meth and turned them gay for the time being until one eventually killed himself, and the other one lost all his teeth.
He's speechless. You're gonna have to
brushing
watch
with
it,
the
dude.
wrong.
Yeah, shit was crazy, dude. I mean, if you're
His teeth fell out because he was using the wrong toothbrush.
speaking of money
You
making
gotta watch
money,
it. It's so good. It's crazy.
side
It's
hustles.
crazy good.
If you're going to be in sales, Joe
I-
Exotic's somebody you want to be on your sales team because if he can turn a straight guy gay,
In a
that's
fucking
a
mullet.
good salesman right
In
there.
a fucking mullet in glitter shirts, then you're gonna fucking make anything sell.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not a fan of reality shows or shit like that. I
Docuseries.
hate
is a-
true crime, and I absolutely fucking despise documentaries.
I kind
Alright.
of wish that I kind of wish the people that did Making a Murderer were the ones that produced this. So I think it would have been better quality.
I don't mind some documentaries every now and then. I find them interesting, but I stay out of it. My wife is obsessed with anything. Like she watches all the jail documentaries, all the, Tiger King documentary stuff. So she's like, every time I walk into the house, she's watching like some kind of, did this guy kill this guy? He probably killed him.
We're glossing over something very important. Apparently, meth makes you gay.
Yes. I mean, I think that's been true for a while.
If you need more, I would imagine it would.
Hey,
Yes.
$20 is $20.
A free fix.
To paraphrase Meatloaf, man, he said, "I would do anything for love," and some cats would love anything for meth.
Yeah.
True.
I just feel like they could use that in the PSAs against meth. You're just having a flamboyantly gay guy, and like I was a normal dude. I was a lumberjack.
That might work in certain areas in the South. Scare them straight in more ways than one.
Yep. Scare him straight.
I mean, you think the lion would have scared him straight.
So true.
I don't know, man. That show was crazy. And all the memes and shit that took off about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit was everywhere.
I did like all the. Did you guys see all the Joe Exotic, like the Trump one? There's a Tiger Woods one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, they were hilarious. All the memes, like I don't know if they're memes or they're just ones that they basically make them look like who it is. And it was hilarious. Like the Tiger Woods one made me fucking laugh. Hilarious.
They're called deep fakes. Don't ask me why I know that.
It makes sense.
I've never been to deepfakes.com ever. I don't know about all the celebrities doing naughty things.
Hell, I knew about deepfakes, and I didn't even know there was a deepfakes.com. I thought it was just a new technology.
It is a new technology, but it's mostly for porn.
Oh, yeah.
They just put celebrity heads on porn stars.
Yeah, but they do it for other stuff, too, I'm sure. I mean...
Never seen the other stuff.
Oh, no, if you go on YouTube, you can find one where they took Doc and Marty and replaced it with Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland.
Nice.
So it's like Tom Holland is J. Fox and Robert Downey Jr. is Christopher Lloyd. Oh, and they did one with The Shining where they put Jim Carrey's face over Jack Nicholson's. So it looks like Jim Carrey sitting there just slowly losing his fucking mind.
Yes. I mean, that was true, though, kind of. Have you seen
somewhere between here and there? Yeah.
Have you seen his new show?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he plays like this kids star. What it's called, Kidding, and he does like a puppet kids show, and he's insane.
Right.
Is it any good? I haven't seen it yet. I'm thinking about checking it out for sure.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, there's 2 seasons out now. They just came out that we just watched the second season not too long ago.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good show. Jim Carrey knows how to play a crazy person. I'll say that.
Was he all anti-vax, or what was the story with that?
No, his wife is, or ex-wife is.
His wife, okay, his ex-wife was anti. I knew there was something about him and anti-vax.
Jim Carrey's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people said he was crazy with a point, though. Like, he actually got a lot of people to listen to what he was saying. I don't remember the video per se now. I mean, it's been a long time, but he was going off on some shit.
If you watch that documentary that he was in on Netflix, I think it's on Netflix, dude. He is crazy. He's nuts.
Was it the man?
No,
the one who was doing, not that one. When he was doing the dude from Taxi.
He was doing Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, not that one. Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's like an actual movie. He is in a documentary where they talk about it.
Yeah, he did a documentary, like all the backstage photos that he did about it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
He's considered a method actor. So what he would do is get way too far.
Yeah, he was getting too involved in the Andy Kaufman story, and
which
that
happens to some people. It happens to some people where they go too far. Some of the people that have played Joker, well, one killed himself, but some people get way too far into it. Shout out to Heath Ledger.
I don't think he killed himself. He just
he overdosed.
It had nothing to do with the Joker. It was
well,
another film he was getting ready for.
He was a method actor. That's what I was saying.
I thought it was like sleep medication that he took.
No, I think he overdosed on heroin.
That's what I think. I agree. I think that's what it was. But who knows?
I mean, I still love all his movies. I mean, 10 Things I Hate About You is one of my favorites.
Your heaven would be my hell. You realize that, right?
I know. I get it. I'm gay. Whatever.
Your everything is backwards. Just.
I love rom-coms.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm a fan of fucking rom-coms. All right, but we're in the 10 Things I Hate About You was pretty fucking far from Gary Marshall.
Well, I mean, I don't give a shit about my bad reputation, so.
Right.
I guess you have to have a reputation before it gets bad, right?
Yeah. I don't know what my reputation is anymore.
I'm trying to think of something funny to add. It just came up.
Well,
it just ended up being awkward silence.
That happens.
Sounds
as comedy.
Do you guys still do the Q&A or no?
Q&A, I forgot to ask questions. I mean, I guess we could take some from the comments, but they're all going to be shit, I'm guessing.
Corona questions?
No, they're just fucking dumb.
No, they're just trolls.
Yeah. Dave's crew is here. Hey, but one of the things that they did say, they compared us to you guys and said that we were actually worse than your show. One of Dave's cronies.
I take that as
we're worse than it. They're worse than their show.
No, we're worse than their show, according to one of Dave's brownie boys, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Oh.
Brownie boy.
Dave Chaffee's.
Yeah, yes. Dave Chaffee.
Yeah, that makes sense. That whole show that we had when he was on, I mean, all his people were fucking taking shits on us.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten used to it. It happens every week.
Pretty much.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was a nice shitstorm for sure.
It all depends on how you take things, I guess.
6 different drugs, and sedatives.
Huh. Good to know, I guess.
Trust him. I know that guy, but he's lying.
I know that guy. I
don't think he's right. He takes those all
right there.
every night. So yeah, he takes those all the time. So I don't think that's true.
I thought it was a sleeping medication, but then again, he died. He didn't go on Twitter.
I thought sleeping medication has just made people racist on Twitter.
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that?
Thanks. That was the joke I was just about to make. Thanks for just jumping right in there. Line.
That's what Roseanne said.
That's on me, dude. I wasn't fast enough, man. You got there first. It's fair game.
Do you guys get the reference or nah?
You just said Roseanne.
Which one? Roseanne?
Yeah, it's Roseanne.
Yeah.
Roseanne.
Who's Roseanne?
I'm still a fan of hers, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you be though?
She's funny.
Yeah. Just because she said some shit on the internet, like, who cares?
I mean, yeah. I mean, shit. She's got a long fucking career of just being straight up hilarious.
She doesn't have a long career being straight though.
Yeah, she was. She was the first. It was the first gay kiss was on her show, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
First gay kiss on TV was her and another woman.
Really?
I mean, is it considered?
I don't know why I know this shit, but somewhere in there, it's in my fucking brain, like locked away.
I don't think that she was gay, though.
Like fucking TV Rain Man.
No, Ellen her talk show, but I thought it was Ellen when she did her one show. Her like her sitcom when Ellen was on a sitcom. That was the first girl kiss. But
we watched the season finale like.
But you're probably
ago,
right. You're probably right.
One. She had her mom gay, and then it turned out it was actually her sister. That was
and the
gay.
sister kissed
right, but there was
somebody.
one episode earlier in the series where a woman kissed her because she thought she was gay, and
she was turning mom's gay.
And then her mom turned out to be gay, and then her mom had to go into quarantine so they wouldn't catch it. And then Joe Exotic showed up and had to convince everybody
back then, it's probably true.
They're turning the mom's gay.
Did a call back to all the shit we've covered so far? And then they failed. They failed. They absolutely fucking failed to use ball wash. And that was the biggest crime of all.
Maybe that's why.
Brilliant.
Good callback. Good callback. Yep. Golf clap.
Brilliant.
If there's another.
Brilliantly done.
So you guys got any sponsors on your show?
Yeah.
You want to shout out?
We've been rotating sponsors, but we do promo our own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mark and his real estate game, and then some other real estate stuff. That's that and studio time that we're selling to people if they want to be able to come in and do record their own thing, to kind of come in. That's kind of pretty much it at this point.
I've said the same thing. I've got a few people interested, but Mike's the only one that's ever come in here to record. But that's the reason I built the place. I've been renting this place 2 years.
I'd be in here every other day if I could smoke in here.
Yeah. The ultimate goal was to get people to start podcasts and recording here locally.
Yeah,
that's nobody in town knows what the fuck podcast is.
So. I'm surprised they even know what the internet is there.
True. Some people don't. A lot of people don't. Most of the local businesses don't even have like a Facebook or a Twitter or anything. They have no idea what they're doing. And I was like, You guys know that you can sell stuff online, right? You don't have to just depend on this. And also, they're still putting like sale signs up in front of their businesses, like, oh, we're having a sale this week. It's like, you realize you could have like thousands of followers on Facebook and Twitter, and you could just post, hey, we're having a sale this week, and you don't have to rely on people walking by your store to see that. They would already know and come in for that reason. It's weird. Like, nobody understands social media at all.
Well, you got to promote a sale when you're having a sale. For example, if you go to ballwash.com and use promo code STMPod, you can save up to 15%. Now, that's a sale. But you have to let people know that. You can't just sit there and expect them to walk by your store and just wander in off the street. You got to get on Facebook right now. You got a captive audience.
Yeah, I've thought about like what's it called? Consulting for some businesses. Like, let me help you.
Social media marketer right there. It sounds like that's an opportunity there, that's for sure.
It could be, but I also work
money there for sure.
Yep.
I work 70 hours a week though, so
hey, I might shit.
Yeah, there you go.
That's part of my job at every newspaper I work for.
Social media
was to put shit out on social media.
Yeah,
man. I just go talk to people. I've helped a little here and there. I helped one of the local vape shops get on Twitter recently, and I added her as a friend, started sharing her shit. Speaking of, she's kind of an unofficial sponsor of this show, which is Vape Shop downtown Evanston. Go in and see her.
Unofficial.
Vape is always good for sure.
She's always hooking us up. So I feel like
what else are you guys watching on TV right now in the somewhat quarantine world that you guys are in?
I just finished Deadwood.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, Deadwood is also the name of my sex tape. And right now I'm watching Succession. So we've had Netflix for forever, but their shows are kind of shit to bed. So we've moved to like Hulu, and we got HBO and stuff. So I've been getting down on some HBO shows lately.
I'm trying to finish Ozark right now.
Nice. So good, dude. I finished that already. was good. Ozark season 3 was really good. Netflix.
You want to give out some spoilers and piss people off?
Yeah. So, all right, Mark, cover your ears. So, guys, listen. No, I'm not gonna say anything. But it was good. It was good.
I have a headphone in my ear.
All 3 seasons were amazing. So, to be able to, I don't know, like I finished it. Unfortunately in one day. So
well, you don't leave your house anymore, so obviously.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it.
PJ is wondering what games we're all playing, but first, Randy, what are you watching right now?
I just finished the Miracle Workers Dark Ages series with Daniel Radcliffe.
Don't do it.
Oh, any good? Any good? What was that on?
It's pretty funny. It's on. I saw it on Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, I think it's on TBS. Was the network.
The funny thing right now about Succession is that I had no idea that Macaulay Culkin had a brother who also acted.
Yeah, he was in that that Signs movie with Mel Gibson.
Well, when I first thought it, I thought it was Macaulay Culkin, and I was like, no way, because he looks rough right now. This guy looks way too creepy. There's no way he fixed his face.
I thought he had 3 brothers. I could be wrong, though.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I was like, he looked exactly like him. I was like, are they twins or what? Because they look really similar.
He does kind of look alike, though, a little bit. I know who you're talking about. He does kind of look like him for sure. I've not seen that show, but I've heard it's really good.
I just finished The Witcher.
Oh.
We're always behind on the Witcher.
That's a good one. That was a good one. Yeah.
I heard that one's really good.
Amazon Prime, it does decent with shows, man. They have some pretty decent shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the game thing. Well, what games are we playing right now?
Mine are all mobile apps. Mario Kart Tour.
You want to play movie games?
Yeah.
You are a traitor and a heathen, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I am waiting for the remake of Final Fantasy VII to come out. That's gonna be a lot of my time.
Have you played the demo?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I'm digging the gameplay. No Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I've been playing Animal Crossing.
Don't even mention it, man.
No. Mine's mobile stuff. I do. It sounds nerdy. Clash of Clans and Clash Royale is what I play.
You started that
sometimes
Conquer game.
Halo with a kid, but that's it.
I need to get
or Gears of War.
I'm on Call of Duty, Apex and Call of Duty mostly. I mean, I've been Apex for since it came out, and all I ever talk about is Apex. But lately, I've been nothing but Call of Duty and playing Warzone and stuff. Warzone's free, by the way, if anybody wants it. It's free for every
on it.
It's cross-platform. We've been playing with PS4s and stuff. It's cross-platform, PC and PS4.
How many shitty teenagers are on there saying the N-word, though?
Not enough, honestly.
Not enough? Not enough for your taste?
No. It's more.
It's come from the old Xbox Live, man.
Yeah. When you come from Modern Warfare 2 days, there's not enough. Not enough calling me a faggot. They got to step their game up, man. Not enough people fucking my mom. It's ridiculous.
These Gen Z kids don't know what's up.
No.
The problem with this shit is back in our day, and I'm just going to turn into an old man. Back in our day, you would listen to some people say some fucked up shit on Xbox Live, but it would be good fucked up shit. It would be clever fucked up shit. It'd be like, oh, damn, I ain't never heard that one before. I'd be sitting there with a note.
So you hear lazy stuff now?
With some of this shit. Now kids just, say the N-word or whatever they think is going to be offensive. And, movie theaters used to cost a nickel and all that.
Yeah. It's funny. There's this game on stream where it's like an open mic. I shared it off to Rando here when it happened.
I haven't downloaded that fucker. Shit.
No, so they were doing their show on this, and since it's a game on an open platform, people would jump into to do the stand-up mic, and then all of a sudden some guy comes on and he's like, N-word for like a good couple seconds. Like they still do that everywhere.
I actually say inward a lot now, not the
Instead of-
inward.
Inward.
You just say N-word?
Inward.
Every time I like join a chat now, I'm just like, "What up, my inwards?"
It's the opposite of outward.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just try to make it sound as wide as possible.
Yeah, no, as far as games. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I do have one question. Just I want to get it out before we end the show. Since you guys you haven't done like Q&A or anything like that. How big is Randy's dick?
Yes.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I have any alleged penis. So
That's a callback. If you're wondering, and they've asked almost every week that we've ever asked for questions from the show. They ask how big is Randy's dick since Randy's been a part of the show. Just about. Now they get to ask live, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, as far as games, it's still been Conan Exiles. I've been dipping back into Elder Scrolls Online, but
Speaking of dick size, he's been dipping back into Elder Scrolls Online.
I've been dipping back into Elder Scrolls Online after playing Conan Exiles, which has the Willy slider. So not here in America, but unless you're on the PC, which fuck, I got to get on that PC shit, man. I gotta.
I haven't played
AmigosPC.
Yeah, Amigos, very politically correct. I haven't played PC games since the Age of Empires days, which I've brought up on the show before. That's about like the last time I played PC games. My kids sometimes will still go to like addictinggames.com and stuff and play some games on there. Still a thing, surprisingly. Does anybody remember addictinggames.com?
I do remember
No,
that.
I never heard of it.
It's like free games, right? Free games you go on and kind of get stuff to play.
Yep. And they've got them on all ages. So we've got both my kids have their own Google, what are they called? Those desktop things. Notebook, I guess.
Oh, the Chromebook?
A Chromebook. That's what I was thinking. Chromebook. Yeah, because a school was selling them. We picked them up for like $20 a piece. Bought 2 of them for the kids.
Whoa.
Which they're gonna have to use soon, I guess, huh? They're gonna start doing online.
Yeah, online school for sure. That's what we got going on here, which is
a shit show.
Yeah, it's nothing. You can have the computers, but you don't need them.
I've been watching some of the conference calls, like compilations of all the people that are like in their underwear and stuff during the conference calls and like standing up and not paying attention. That's a big thing right now.
I saw one. I saw
someone in the bathroom,
like a girl taking a. Yeah,
you see that one? Yeah. In the middle of the bathroom, she didn't know she was on her call or whatever. She took her phone or laptop with her, and you could see her going to the bathroom.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I saw the one where the guy got his 3 daughters up and told them to get ready for school and had them stand outside waiting for the school bus.
Huh.
Told them the quarantine was over and they had to wait for the bus, and they stood out there. And he's like, "What day is it?" And they're like, "Tuesday." No, what's today's date? And she's like, "Oh my God, Dad!"
That's the first. I get you.
And I'm like, man, I'm not really interested in becoming a parent, man. But that right there almost converted me, dude. That's fucking to be able to fuck with your kids on that level.
Yeah, we actually still have the bus coming around though, so it might have worked for my kids because they've been dropping lunch off every day.
Oh, they're dropping lunch off. I'm like, cool. Why is the bus still going around?
Aren't some of them doing Wi-Fi too? Like they have the mobile hotspots. And
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
They're providing Wi-Fi for like kids that don't have it at home. Okay.
Yeah, they did a parade the other day. No, yesterday. Yesterday they had us all stand outside, and all the teachers drove by in their cars honking and stuff.
Only thing I could think of while I'm watching this shit, because I watched it from the porch. You can kind of see Front Street from my porch, well, Harrison. But and I'm just watching it, and I'm watching all these fucking cars go by, and I'm like, you motherfuckers just fucking up traffic. And then a Domino's pizza car goes by, and I'm like, see this poor bastard. This poor bastard's got to be stuck behind you assholes.
Well, you don't like
Stay-
pizza delivery guys anyway.
Uh-oh. Pizza delivery guys are scum.
According to Randy. Well,
True.
Man, I was just fucking with the last guest, dude. Just he's like, this guy made a whole hour episode about how much he hates me. I look him up and he's just some fucking pizza guy, and I'm like, we got regular jobs too, dude. So
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and shit on pizza drivers. I don't give a fuck.
We can't all have a multi-million-dollar podcast network. Fucker.
True.
I'm trying. Well, I say I'm trying, but I'm not trying.
I respect what he did and I respect his hustle, but fuck you. You can look down on me because I deliver pizzas. Kiss my ass.
You guys are part of the network. I'm not trying that hard.
Wait,
we still
you tried this thing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we still got a website. We still got a group where we can all post in. So.
Yeah. We're still all going at it, so that's good, right? We're keeping at it.
DramaCityProductions.com/SDM pod or /amigos.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought about doing another ball wash thing, but I'm like, nah, that joke's dead.
You could switch
too much balls in one set.
I can't juggle all these balls.
It's too many balls. You don't want to drop one.
But do you know who can juggle all these balls?
I'd have to be on meth to juggle all these balls.
Here we go.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Technically, I think we're still a part. I think we're still a part of Seat Giant. Do you remember that Seat Giant craze?
Oh yeah, we stopped that. We still
have a promo. Yeah, we still have a promo with them too.
I haven't mentioned them in like a year and a half, but I get emails for associate emails still. I was like, wait, you guys think we're still promoting you?
And there are no seats right now, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I don't know either, man.
Basically,
what are you buying seats for? Price gouging.
Yeah.
Maybe prepared seats for next year. They're like hopeful and shit.
Yeah, maybe. I guess if you guys really want to, you can go to seatgiant.com and use promo code STMPod.
and save like $2.
Save $2 on your next seats next year.
Yeah, you guys could fans could also be hopeful. They could just buy seats for it in the future.
Yeah, you can beat everybody to the punch.
It's true.
Yeah. We're supposed to be in Vegas right now, and we're pretty sad about it.
Same here.
I took 4 days off to go to Vegas. And we're supposed to be.
Where are you guys gonna go? Where are we gonna stay?
Fuck, I don't remember. One of the hotels. One of the fancy ones.
On the strip, on the strip, or like
I made sure that. On the strip.
Nice.
We bought them the ticket. We paid for the hotel already, but we were trying to get a refund right now. But we bought them through like tickets at work or something, some kind of website that my job will give me discounts on. So third party, which makes it getting your refund back difficult.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Have you seen the footage of Vegas? What it
being
looks like
empty?
right now?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Eerie.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Man, I would love to be drunk in a casino right now, though. That's what I was looking forward to. No kids, 4-day weekend.
Right.
Vegas. We were gonna hit strip clubs. We were gonna gamble. We were gonna get trashed. It was gonna be great.
On a scale of 1 to 10, who would DJ Rona rank himself in weirdness?
Wait, what'd you say?
They're asking Brandon questions because they say you look like Brandon. Brandon is a autistic kid that has a show that asks the same questions every single episode of his show ever made.
Well, it is Autism Awareness Month.
Yeah. Well, we're aware of it.
We are aware, and that's why I'm on. Thank you for asking, Crom Cruise, whatever.
That's all he was looking for right there. All he ever wants is somebody to mention his name.
Shout him out.
He's here. Anyways.
I'm trying to think of a way to say this that isn't going to get me fucking crucified, man. But it's like autism scares the hell out of me
Mm-hmm.
because
Why
I
is
have
that?
weapons grade ADHD.
Autistic scare the hell out of me.
No, not autistic.
No, I was saying that.
Just the idea of like if I woke up tomorrow morning with autism, that would be horrible because I have weapons grade ADHD. So like, whereas an autistic person has to have like pattern and routine and habits depending on where they fall on the spectrum. Dude, the idea of fucking patterns and habits and routine. I mean, that's the whole reason I went into journalism is because it was never the fucking same day twice. 5 fucking years at one paper, never the same fucking day twice.
Yeah, I get a lot of repetition.
One paper or another, not all at the same paper.
I go to the same places. I mean, it's different every day, but I go to a lot of the same places.
Well, you get a superpower though if you end up being autistic.
Do you? What's that?
Yeah, that's why I worked for a newspaper because Superman and Spider-Man. I thought I was going to end up like Superman or Spider-Man. I ended up turning into the fucking Question.
So. Or a genius. You can count cards and shit. Those are 2 things.
Was that autism? Was Rain Man autistic? I thought he had.
He was.
Shit. I thought it was something else. All right. Well, I'm just going to advertise the fact that I do not understand anything about autism. Except, habits and routines make them feel comfortable, whereas it makes me feel uncomfortable. I have weapons grade ADHD, which is why I'm like constantly fucking fidgeting and taking my jacket off and putting it back on and pulling shit out of my fucking pockets. I just can't sit still. I'm sorry.
Take off your pants and jacket.
Maybe later if you pay me enough. You got any meth?
She looked at me like, "What?" I was like, "It's a Blink-182, man."
Yeah.
It's an old school reference. All I do all day is listen to 2000s pop punk most of the time when I'm driving around. Never give up. Never let go of the past.
It's true.
I listen
Never
to a lot of
surrender.
alt rock, so.
What's your guys' go-to cruise music?
Oh, cruise music? Mark, you go first.
Big booty bitches. Or Logic.
No, that's like a
podcast.
Dude, I've been listening to Logic a lot lately. I did the Mac Miller playlist on Pandora, and it plays a lot of Logic. Fucking great.
See, I never listen to Logic in any way, shape, or form.
Logic is so good. That would be mine as well. I mean, I like rap music. I mean, I like everything but country. Not to say anything about anything you guys like, but I love anything but country. So, but mainly rap is my thing. So
wait, I'm actually wondering about time zone talk real quick because I think you guys are on the same time zone as us, but
no, we're on California's time zone right now.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock here.
You guys don't do what's it called? Fuck. Daylight savings.
We don't have the. Yeah.
We don't change time.
We do not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mark, you got to bail out, man. You can go.
Yeah.
It's all good. I think we got enough.
You want to drop everything?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and plug your stuff.
Oh, yeah. If you, sorry, I gotta head out, but if you guys want to check us out on every social media, AmigosPC, and then our website, 2.5 Amigos for the time being. Yeah, check us out.
Don't you have another one?
Oh yeah, Money Making Money. That one's doing well all on its own, dude. I barely have to promote it. But yeah, Money Making Money. Check it out. We don't really have a website, but if you want to check the company out,
that's why our other amigo can't make it. He's too busy on that one. That's the real reason.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's actually being successful.
People really dig those side hustle type shows.
Yeah. I've been really surprised as
The fun
the
part,
amount
hit
of
or miss.
views and listens and shit like that.
Hit or miss. But
All right,
never
guys.
miss.
Well, I appreciate that you had us on, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Do you got stuff to plug, Scott?
Nope, Mark did it.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
We
We're one
have-
show, me and him.
Oh,
We have not been getting emails for Song of the Week lately because Current Call has been slacking a little bit, and I've been waiting on an email from them. But until then, I did get a Song of the Week from We Are the Empty. They made a suggestion. We play a lot of their songs. Hoping to get him on the show soon. He suggested Stellar Circuits and their song with Go With Your Ghost. So stick around after the show for Stellar Circuits, Go With Your Ghost, and find them everywhere at Stellar Circus on all things social media. You can find me at Never Been Funny with one E on Twitter and at STM Pod on everything social media. Randy?
at Restless Native on Twitter. Rando G on TikTok. No, Randy Garner Humor on. Oh,
Every time.
I can't even get it right. I can't get it right every freaking time. And Randy Garner Humor on Instagram.
Here we go.
And I was trying to leave a comment on our own video. I was going to troll our own video comments, but I ran out of space.
Okay. Well, until next week, I'm hoping for a guest next week. I'm pretty excited, but I'm not going to announce yet. So look out for that. I know I'm just leaving you guys hanging there, but I have an exciting guest. So hopefully, he said he'll be here next week. We'll see what happens. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
It's taking its time. I can cut this out. See ya.
All right.